Yeah, baby, that's right. Lifestylers, we're back. Ray, are we in? Are we in? I like it. I got the hand up. I got the flick of the wrist from the homie Ray. And the coolest part about us being back live on the official Secrets Hideaway podcast on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon yet again is that our show producer is one half of our dynamic duo of guests today. Right, babe?
I know. He does it all. Jack of all trades.
He sure does. Now, who is this he that we're talking about, babe? I expected a better intro for this he-man that we're calling him he. Come on. Hook the homie up.
Lifestylers, you asked for it. We got DJ Infinite in the building. Hi, Coco. Love you so much.
And you guys actually get to sit here and watch how our show's produced live today, because we're in the house with the homie DJ Infinite, a.k.a. Ray Rivera, one of the backbone and core pieces here at Secrets Hideaway when it comes to our soundtracks, our playlists, the pulse here of Secrets Hideaway. Yo, DJ Infinite, Ray, what's up? Thanks for being on the show, bro. It's so nice to have you in front of the camera this week, man. This is
I know
cool.
It's weird being on this side.
We never get to hear your voice. Normally we hear your voice through like your fingertips when you key it all in and make all the cool sounds.
Or my hand signals.
That's right. That's right. So if you guys have been enjoying the podcast in its replay form over the past couple of weeks, you might have noticed a whole bunch of added production. We're really taking this Secrets Hideaway podcast to the next level and upping the production value, making it a real run of show. And, we take this lifestyle topic and I guess, babe, the job position that we've been blessed with very seriously. We want to bring the best in education, the best in entertainment, the best production value, right, to the table.
Yep.
And that's why we signed up with Secrets Hideaway, right?
That's right. That's right. And that's why we got the homie Ray. So big shout out to Ray. Thanks, bro, for producing the hell out of this show each and every week. And we really appreciate it. And this week, babe, we have not only Ray added to our show, but we have a little lighter side of sports on the show as well, too.
We have my other half here.
The better half, just so we know.
Well, damn.
Who run the world?
No, I'm not sure how to introduce this lovely lady because we were trying to agree on her official terminology for where we want the name to go. So, what are you thinking here, Patty?
Yeah, so I have been Mrs. Infinite for 20
years.
Plus.
For an infinite amount of time. For an infinite amount of time.
For 20 plus years. And then honestly today, Drift, shout out to Drift, says I'm walking across and he's like, Lady Infinite in the house. I'm like, I kind of like the
bing,
Lady
bing, bing.
Infinite.
She's like, we might have to hold on to that one. There's a nice little ring to it.
No, just...
So, we can actually, Patty, we can make this an interactive episode here. So I do love Lady Infinite myself. That has a nice ring to it. But if you guys have a suggestion for, a Queen Patty here, how we should refer to her.
Should it be Queen Infinite?
Yeah, should it be Queen Infinite, Lady Infinite? Throw it in the chat. Let's get some ideas in the chat here going on this episode. We'll give her a new name.
We'll brand her again.
Oh, and we'll totally have to make me a shirt. Whatever we decide.
I love it.
I'll rock.
Yep.
Okay.
I love it. We got to shout out to a bunch of our lifestylers in the house. Shout out to Devious and Lucy in the building watching. And that is a birthday bash that's on hand that we're going to be able to talk about in just a bit. We got Lucy's birthday coming up this weekend, and we're going to tell you guys all about it in just a bit. But before we get to all the action, babe, we had a pretty cool weekend this past weekend, right?
Oh my gosh, a weekend.
I'm not gonna lie. It's Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping. Are you sleeping still?
I know.
I'm exhausted.
I'm like trying to reflect on what day it is. I know it's Wednesday because we have the podcast and munch tonight. But outside of that, I woke up. I'm like,
it's hump day.
Usually,
That's
if my sunglasses are on and we're on a podcast, it's Wednesday at some time. So
and a hookah, obviously.
And a hookah.
Of course, I should know better.
Wednesdays are back, baby. Wednesdays are back. So we're doing it live. We had an amazing weekend this past weekend on Property, babe. It was Memorial Day weekend, right? And what did we do? People were out. The veterans were out. All of our service professionals. It was such an amazing weekend. We celebrated. We rocked out. We were sold out. It was crazy, right?
It was so much fun. It's like, where do we even start? Because there was so much to unpack.
Why don't we start from Thursday when we kicked things off? We kicked our party off on Thursday night, right, for our newbies, and we had some of our games going on, our fun Thursday night games, our parking lot games that we rock and rolled with. Or was that Wednesday?
That was Wednesday.
See, you know what? These days fly by so much, and the Memorial Day weekend was so intense that I missed the whole day. So that was Wednesday, babe. Let's take it back one more day, and let's tell them how we started.
It's erased
It's
from your
why us
memory.
girls are in charge.
Well, mostly, but us guys we think pretty good on our feet and we keep it moving pretty quickly. So it's cool.
That's a topic for a different day, y'all.
Yes, but we're gonna definitely stick to the topic and tell people what did we do this past week, babe.
So we started off with some yard games, Memorial Day style. That was on Wednesday. We had your cornhole. We even had, I think people actually enjoyed Twister the best.
Oh my God.
And then they made it naked Twister and they made it more challenging for themselves and put oil on it as well.
They did. They
So
oiled it up.
it
So as
was
if that
naked-
wasn't tough
was
enough.
We
naked
didn't have to do
Twister.
anything.
That was impressive.
It was pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. We had about, I think it was probably like 7 or 8 people playing. And if you ever want to see competitive Twister, put oil on the game and take your clothes off.
I wanna see
and
that.
it gets crazy. Stuff gets nuts.
And we even doubled it up, so we had 2 Twister to make it that much more exciting. you know?
Remember, Ray? That was the day that you said you wanted to make it for the Naked Twister, but
Oh,
you
yeah,
had
but I
previous
couldn't, yeah.
engagement. Remember?
I had to go home. I had to feed this one.
Oh my
Yes,
God,
that
I
is
love it.
I
important.
mean, that is definitely a good reason to go home.
Hey guys, we're getting a bunch of great shout outs here on the chat before we get things started. A shout out from Annette and Andrew. They said, "Hey, what's up from Tampa? This weekend was absolutely amazing. You guys did such an amazing job." So Annette, Andrew, thank you so much for the kudos. We appreciate you guys rocking with us and enjoying all the fun that we had. Babe, it was a mixture of games, activities. We had dance contests. We had special guest DJs. It was a blast. We had the huge American flag that was dropped on our property. Everything was awesome, right? We had so much fun.
I'm getting a whirlwind again just thinking about it. I'm like living it all over. Let's go.
That's it. We're redoing it and having a blast. But guys, if you guys are still considering coming out to check us out at Secrets Hideaway, you haven't made the trip out yet, we have day and evening passes that are available for you guys pretty much every day. Our summer months, when the lifestyle season gets going, it gets crazy here. We're coming up on another, I think, sold out weekend again here this weekend. And
We're sold out this weekend?
Saturday is sold out. I know Saturday
Not
is sold out of our
surprising.
rooms, and I know it's not even a major takeover weekend. So definitely the summer is here. We're rocking and rolling at Secrets, and we're excited to see you guys. Man, this chat's blowing up. This is great. I love it. Serafina's saying it's so much fun. Thank you, Serafina. We appreciate you. And we got our homegirl Jessica on here that said she's going to be coming to Secrets for the first time in July for their honeymoon. Congratulations.
Welcome,
That's awesome.
welcome.
I love when we get
honeymoon.
honeymooners here on property, right?
I do too. And
Isn't that
then
cool?
Ray's got a birthday coming up.
He does. He does have a birthday. Yo, it's
Dun,
DJ
dun.
Infinite's birthday coming up in a few. And we're going to be celebrating that too.
Right
But you
af-
know what?
Right after eye candy.
Speaking of birthdays, though, Ray, we got a pretty big one that's coming up on property this weekend, man. And being that it's part of our DJ family, kind of, sort of, why don't
Yep.
you explain what we got going on, bro? This is pretty cool.
Oh, this weekend, Friday, we have Lucy's birthday bash.
That's right. Shout out to our homegirl Lucy, who rolls with the homie Devious. If you guys are, ever here on property, you know that DJ Devious is one of our rock star and locked in DJs that plays here on property. He's actually the original Secrets Hideaway DJ
He
from
was the
way back
first.
in the day. That's
Yeah,
it.
he was the first.
The OG, baby. And we're going to be celebrating Lucy's birthday. A few weeks ago, Devious and myself, we set this club off and had a great time a few weeks ago. It was a blast in here, man. The energy has been great. The energy is always awesome when Devious is on property and rocking out. So we're really excited to celebrate Lucy's birthday, man. It's going to be a blast, right,
Yep.
babe?
And if you guys didn't know, she does all of Devious's drops.
I know.
on
I
his
know. All
set.
those sexy drops for DVS.
Did not know that.
Yeah, that's Lucy.
That's right, baby. That's loose all day.
I never knew that. I thought he got them done like I get done.
I'm
Sorry.
telling you, behind all of us DJs, bro, are women with talent. It's women with
thanks,
talent.
Thanks, Lucy, for making me look bad.
Now wait, Patty. And so wait, let's talk about this because Patty,
We
you
would
have
never.
Patty, you have a little stint in entertainment yourself, right? So I feel like all the DJs that are here on property that utilize their significant other, these amazing women that help us shine even better. You guys all have like entertainment backgrounds, right? Like how'd you and Ray actually meet? You guys,
You can tell it.
come on. I love this story, and I got to hear it full
It
up.
gets real on the podcast, y'all.
It gets real. It gets real. So Ray and I were never supposed to date. So we were the quintessential. We were working at Firestone. Caliente, Friday night.
Yes.
Okay, so I at Firestone back in that time period, beer tub, front door, promotions. Like I was that
Now these
girl.
were all you were working all these spots, like
yeah,
doing all
I
of
was
this,
that
right?
girl. So I started in all of that because if we go back even further, and in fact, it is now 30 years this summer. I sang with Icy. So I sing with Icy, and I get a taste of one music.
Was
two-
this here in Florida that
Yeah,
you guys met?
DJ
Okay.
Icy.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so DJ Icy was the edge. I sang with him. So from there,
Nice.
I was like, I loved clubs.
Right.
And there was money to be made in clubs. Like, forget going to college.
She was a club girl with her Jinko jeans on.
Shut up.
I love my Jenko jeans, bro.
Listen, I was actually more of an
And my Stussy wallet.
Because I wore like, if anybody who knew me knows me, I was more the girl who wore things like a China doll dress that I cut to like just below my butt. And like, so I've always been that girl. So, but no, so I loved everything about it. the environment, the vibe, the people, whatever. So fast forward, I'm a single mom.
Right.
And I have a job, and clubs are money. I mean, there wasn't anywhere else I could work a couple hours a night while he was sleeping and make the kind of money. Mm-hmm. So I'm, beer tubbing and working the door, whatever. And Ray is the DJ in the den for the hip hop part of Caliente, which was a amazing Latin night back in the day. If you went, you knew. Traditional merengue, salsa.
Well, let's
bachata.
talk. This was back before cell phones, and if you were in a party,
you were in a
party.
This is during when flip phones had probably
Okay,
just
but
started
still,
coming out.
I love the flip phone because at that point I was just calling my mom. I was still hanging out. Like
The
you were
little
still a part of the
Nokia,
party.
the little Nokia
You were
back
part
then.
of the
your
party.
Motorola two-way pager.
My two-way.
He just found his the other day, actually, speaking of. But anyway, so like that club, the guys that ran it were from New York, and it was the traditional, like, you could come early in the night and learn how to salsa and merengue, right?
Yeah.
So then Ray's in the DJ, or in the den, what was called the den, and it's all hip hop. And then upstairs was freestyle or
and house.
And house. So killer Latin night, and all kidding aside, the joke was the managers that worked there joked that I was a chameleon.
Okay.
So I'm half black, half white. Now I'm Puerto Rican by injection. But I worked everything.
Fatality.
Latin night, rock night. This girl right here, if the outfit switched, the hair switched.
Right.
Right. So we became friends. We were I came into the den with a girl I was dating at the time. And the guy he was working with knew she was my girlfriend, but didn't say anything because he said, wasn't my place. Anyway.
Shout out to DJ Quest.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Quest.
Now, I'm not going to lie. Ray's told me numerous times that he tried to lay down a couple of signals to you a couple of times.
He did.
And they fell on deaf ears a little bit, right?
I tried.
Super felt
I tried.
Like, I super was like, okay, cool. You're a DJ. I work, beer, bar, beer tub, whatever. Like the bar staff and DJs in general was like a bad idea.
So I'm glad no one told me that memo until right now.
Jess acts like we all don't date. Like there's not a bunch of us that do this. This is a thing.
So
it happens.
But it
You've
was
been
like-
warned. You still get involved.
But
Whatever.
here's the thing, like I promised, I was really adamant. Like all the time I worked in clubs, Ray's the only, like before I worked in clubs, I dated
Right.
a DJ. But Ray, once I started working in clubs, Ray's the only real DJ I dated. And for those of you out
That's
there,
a big win. I love it. The
Wait.
champ is here.
For those of you that might say something, and I'm saying dating because there were other things I did, but we were never dating. So anyway, so I had a girlfriend.
And that's a whole other podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
That's another podcast.
Dun, dun, dun. So she says to me, I'm going to go get us drinks. I said, okay. She walks off, and this one, we knew each other but didn't know each other. And he basically just looks at me and he's like, yo, hook me up with your girlfriend. And I'm like,
Oops.
and in the back of my mind, I was like, and I looked at Quest, and Quest just kind of chuckled and looked the other way, like, no. And I said, you mean the girl that I'm going to go home and,
Do things too.
Yes, the best things, all of the things,
as
wonderful
Jess would
things.
say, all the things. But
That watermelon contest, y'all remember?
In alphabetical order.
anywho, so, and his response was sort of like, there was like dead air. It was like, he just kind of looked like, who? And then he got real apologetic and was very cool about it. Like really sort of, sorry, didn't mean to be disrespectful. And I was, and that was cool. That probably played in the back of my mind like sometime later, but
Well, I love it because you really see Ray's soul, and I see this from him too, like guy to guy, because tough exterior, he's the DJ, knows his stuff, like even when I first met him, but then all of a sudden, you have this amazing human behind this tough
Everybody
exterior.
says, everybody always swears I'm mean. I
Truly.
swear to God.
What do you mean you're mean?
No. They literally tell her, your husband looks mean.
when we first started dating, friends of mine were concerned for me. No, when we first started dating, friends of mine were like, he looks like...
Is he all right?
He's like, no, he looks like... He looks like an asshole. Like, he looks like you're... Like, this is going to be a problem for you. And I
I'm
was
an
just
asshole.
like, what? Like, but I had to realize, like, he's got resting bitch face. I
Right.
don't even know how else to say that, but
Well, between you, me, and a lamppost, he's also been through a lot.
yeah, well, yeah, that part.
That is
He's
true,
been
that
through.
is
That part. So
Ray,
it-
as a
but it-
DJ talent, has been through a lot more things as an accomplished DJ that I've ever heard before. I mean, that's
unfortunately,
so-
some
Yep.
of that.
You know?
So it boiled down to basically like, he was apologetic. We were cool. Everything
Right.
was fine. So then we're like hanging out at the end of the night. If you've ever worked in a club, bar, or whatever, the club closes. All the stuff hangs out and has a shift drink.
Right, because none of us are tired. We're all
No,
still
we're all
wired. We got to
amplified.
wind down. Yep.
Right.
Good luck winding us down.
So we have like a shift drink. We're always hanging out. So Ray and I we kind of migrated to each other, like to hang out and whatever and whatnot. And then, but I was still very like, no way, no how. I'm not dating a DJ. It's just not going to happen. So
Would this have been the first DJ you've tried to date for real? And like,
Oh, promise.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Like not the first one I ever hooked up with,
right?
because there's
but
that.
the first one you would ever seriously consider.
First one I ever seriously considered, and the
Making a
last
thing.
one. Yeah, first and last. And then
You did a great job, Ray. You're still killing it.
I
see?
just hit the fatality button.
and there's that. So I don't know, Megan, my girlfriend Megan, who was actually in our wedding, she was one of my bridesmaids for this very reason. She came to visit, and we went out, and he was downtown, and I was like, oh, there's that guy I was telling you about, and she's like, oh, and I was like, the one who keeps asking me like to hang out, and I'm like, hell no. Which let me just back up and tell you, I was working the door.
I
one
was
night.
drunk that night, by the way.
Okay.
Now let me also say,
And I don't
Ray, I
drink.
have also seen your older promotional pictures, bro. This guy is taking some names in this picture, bro. I mean, like I look at you back, I'm like, yo, this guy he had it all together, handsome, put together. It looked like a photo shoot catalog. So if these are the pictures that Patty was trying to like fight off, bro, you're doing a good
I
job,
used to DJ
man.
in my cutoff sleeve shirts.
You too?
Oh,
That's all I own.
It was
That
all
was
sleeveless.
sleeveless all the time.
It was all sleeveless all the time. So we go. I had told her, I was like, yeah, no. I'm working the door one night after he says to me, we should hang out. Oh, okay, sure. Let's hang out.
Right.
Maybe. Still on the edge of it. He shows up with someone carrying his record.
Uh-huh.
Oops.
A female.
Oh, yeah.
You said someone. I knew it was a chick, but I had to ask. That's why they paid me the big bucks.
And I'm literally working the door, so I'm like, he's like, oh, here's my
I was single, so
here's my
know.
card.
The first time Jess and I really hung out, there was another girl there too. So that's a whole story.
I mean, it
us
happens.
guys, we
That
don't do the
happens.
right thing to set ourselves
Nah.
up for success from the first time, but we mean really well.
But the miracle, like the fact
That's what they all say.
Right, exactly. Amen on that one. So my thing was, I was like, I looked at him and I was like, so the girl behind you, she's on your guest list, right? Because she's carrying your shit. Like,
Right? She has to be.
and he's like, oh yeah. And I'm just looking at him like, are you for real? So I chucked it. It was fine. It was cool. I tell people all the time, we were boys. We would literally sit at the end of the night
See
a
that,
lot
babe?
of times.
Boys.
We were boys.
Homies.
He would be like, I'm like, she's batshit crazy. Like, don't mess with her. Like, I'm telling you, from one female, I'm telling you, we can spot them. It's like a train wreck waiting to happen. Okay.
That part.
So, I don't know. We just kind of, Megan was the one that told me to give him a shot, which, yes, he was very drunk that night.
I was
Which is
drunk.
crazy to me because I've never seen him drink. So
Same.
Bruh,
I'm like,
this
I've
is-
never
no,
seen
wait,
this man
wait.
drink
This
ever.
is
I
like
used to-
Bigfoot. People
when
claim
I
to have
first
seen it.
started, no, seriously. When I first started DJing in clubs, I used to keep a carafe of Smirnoff Ice. Remember Smirnoff Ice?
Yeah, ice
Oh,
it,
yeah.
baby, ice it.
And Coronas underneath the bar, so I didn't have to leave.
That's all you need.
And I would, I kind of get toasty.
And I would get lost
Ray,
in that.
if I ice you at any point in life, you can't get mad, okay?
That's it. You
No.
got to pound it.
My birthday's coming, so that's the one
I
weekend.
love it. And guys,
That is. That's the one time of the year that I
one
can get it
weekend. There's
lit.
three. It's birthday, anniversary, and her birthday. They're probably the 3 times a year.
so we
where
got
I
the
drink.
marathon coming up, guys, and we are having a great show here, locked in with Patty, DJ Infinite here, rocking live on the official Secrets Hideaway podcast. And guys, let's just take a quick second from your story real quick. We have a whole bunch of great people checking in to say what's up and people that are just showing you guys some love. You got Kimmy out here saying that you guys are amazing. She loves you guys both so much. Serafina says, what's going on tonight? So really quick, babe, let's hit it. We got a chocolate tasting tonight that's coming up. Let's let Serafina know a little bit. What we got coming up right outside our dungeon? Why don't you tell everybody?
Well, it's the real chocolate, y'all. Don't get stuff twisted, okay?
Yes, the real chocolate.
The real chocolate, the one that you break off and
Yeah.
can put in your mouth. I'm going to leave it right there, y'all, okay?
Yep, it's actually the kind you can buy in the food store. It's edible. Yes, that kind of chocolate.
And I won't go to jail for buying it at the
Correct.
grocery store. You know what I'm saying? So,
But what do we got tonight, babe? It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be a fun chocolate tasting. So this is actually our first time ever doing this on property. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and you guys got to come check it out.
Right, another erotic rendezvous. We have been having these awesome date nights we've been putting together and just trying to give you guys as lifestylers an excuse to come on out, meet some dope people. Maybe you're looking for an excuse to get out with your significant other, a group of people, just to meet some other like-minded individuals. So these events are super fun, and we're just trying to find some cool stuff that, you know, hasn't been done here too much or maybe hasn't been done before, and give you guys an excuse to get out and do some different things. So tonight, like Jess said, chocolate tasting inside our dungeon area, but right outside the dungeon, right?
Correct, and that's at 7 p.m. and it goes till 8, 9, depending on how many people attend.
Correct. We also have Christine from So Real Royal saying, hey, Patty and Ray.
Hi, boo.
Yeah, that's right. She's saying, what's up? She said she hope you guys are having a great day. Eddie, that's right, baby. It sounds very familiar, dude. That's what's up.
I know, I'm like, I feel we're living Patty and Ray's life.
We really are.
But a little before their time, you know what I'm saying? We're
got-
only a year in, and they're like 30 plus. So.
We're trying
No,
our
not
best.
quite.
22.
I mean, 22, 23.
23.
Trying our best.
So
Trying our
hashtag
best.
goals.
Hashtag, that was goals for us, to be honest. Like, I can honestly say before, I was actually that person that was like, I'm never getting married. I'm not going to settle down. I'm not. Even after I had my son, I was like, I'm good. Like,
Right.
And, yeah, we hung out. So my girlfriend told me to give him a shot, and I was like, all right, fine. And but wait, it gets great because this one's like so unaware. Ray is the epitome. So if you ever have hit on Ray in life, he's so unaware.
I've apologized for this, Ray. I didn't mean to hit on you, bro.
Right.
My bad.
So he's so unaware. So I say to him, right, at the end of the night, I'm like, hey, want to go to Denny's? Like, get some breakfast. You know, that's the thing you do after, right? Go to Denny's, have some breakfast. He's like, I'm not really hungry.
What? No moons over my hammy, bro? Come on, bro.
And I'm literally in the back of my mind.
I was probably toasty and didn't really pay attention to it.
But I'm like the epitome. I'm looking at him like, I'm literally giving you like an in.
You're like, read between the lines, Ray.
It took a couple minutes.
It did.
This Denny's could involve not just Denny's if you're smart.
So
Well,
he
that
was.
part.
Well, so he finally was like, "Oh, okay. Yeah, let's." You know, and I was like, "All right." Like, I just stuck myself out there, and we really just never looked back. The thing he loves to tell everybody. So not that night. Couple
A week
nights
or so
later, not even. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, the first time he ever kissed me, I got in my car and I drove, and this is his claim to fame. I drove, and on the way home, I got in an accident.
Yes, sir. I put
Hey,
that
man,
shit on
listen,
it quick.
some people kiss people and it rocks their world and they can't focus. And they
She
get
was- she
fender
was-
benders
she
on
was
the way home,
hypnotized.
okay?
Did you take the moons over Miami to go, and you were too excited? You couldn't wait to know what you're gonna do with
It wasn't even the night of Denny's. That's the thing. Like the night of Denny's, he was such.
I walked her to her car.
He walked me to her car at the night of Denny's and nothing. This was the night he walked me to my car out of Firestone. He walks me to my car and like whatever, right? You know, he walks me to their car. So I get in the car. I'm driving home. Yep, I wreck. I mean, I total my car. Like anyway. So this one to this day.
You're so dreamy, bro.
Yes.
And what's funny? Well, here's the thing. This is the way that I know. This is how I know when we
She
started dating.
was so
was August 4th.
hypnotized. No.
Yeah, he likes to say I was hypnotized by that kiss, and that's why I wrecked my car. It was August 4th of 2001.
I mean, she remembers it, so I feel she was hypnotized.
She's the one. She can
I mean,
remember dates. For
And it
That's
was
days.
the
at
day.
2:22 p.m. on the nose.
Two things
Yes.
happened at that moment. Love locked in and the insurance went up.
That part.
That
Hey,
part.
when you know, you know.
I honestly, and here's not sad, but here's the crazy thing that everybody at that time. So that was August 4th. He asked me to marry him on September 15th.
Yeah.
It was right after 9/11 had happened, and we
Right.
kind of had that he was like, life's not promised, things are not promised, like let's just do this. And then, so we moved in together October 1st,
Yeah.
and then surprise, surprise, I was not supposed to be able to have any more children, and yay, our youngest, who just turned 22.
Yeah. And we've had the pleasure of meeting your kids in different spots, different places
Yes.
of entertainment, and they
Yeah.
are all just awesome
So
people.
we have a crew.
So cool.
so
And
we-
a little bit older too, like the older
yeah,
kids.
so we have his,
Oh yeah, they're all.
we have all grown. So we have his, hers, ours, and somebody else's is how we like to say it. my son, his daughter, our son. But in our family, it's all of ours. Like, it's our children. And then we adopted sisters who are older. So, yeah, we have children in their 30s, in their 20s. Our baby, quote unquote, is 22. But, yeah, so the next thing I know, I'm, like, expecting a kid. And I was like, holy shit. So we postponed the wedding.
Right.
And we got married in September of 2002. And we have been riding ever since. And yeah, it's this industry is different.
Right.
It's different.
Well, I was just going to say, actually, too, so you guys got on this ride, you committed to each other, you're on this amazing journey. So what's it like to date a super dope and talented DJ that is regularly at a sex club playing? Like...
It's called trust.
Right.
I wouldn't be married to him if I didn't trust him implicitly.
Now, do you find, I know that you don't partake in the lifestyle personally, but do you feel like the core values and the belief and like the ideology of what it stands for plays a part?
Well, yeah. So the BDSM aspect of it.
Correct. I do know you have that side.
And I mean, I'm not like I feel like your sexuality should be yours, and whatever that means, and however that means. And I am, I believe that as long as you're not hurting anyone else, I mean, unless they ask you to, but as long as you're not hurting anyone else, like, this is who you should be, always. And I will honestly say that I am more comfortable with him in this environment than I am in a traditional club.
It's so funny you said that. It really is so true. And for myself too, like until about a year and a half ago, I had never seen anything lifestyle, this term, this world. So like
you were vanilla when I brought you.
So vanilla. I actually still think I am.
When I first booked you to come, you were vanilla.
So vanilla, bro. I had no idea what was going on. I still thought you were an asshole.
I remember.
I'm like, Mo, my friend Mo. I'm like, Mo, there's this guy, Ray. I don't know if he's nice or not. Everybody's naked. I'm pretty sure this is illegal. Somebody call my mom because she's the only one I can talk to at this point. I don't know what's going on.
And he's from Jersey,
and
y'all.
I'm from New Jersey, too,
and
I've
they
seen a
think
lot.
they've seen it all until they come here.
It's true. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy.
Welcome to Secrets.
I'm telling you, Jess and I, like, we envy you guys. Like, we look up to you guys. You guys are, like, literally pillars here as far as talent. Ray, you have, employment here, so you work here, you make it work, you do it right. Patty, you're amazing. Your energy's off the hook. And if I never come into this area, or we never come into this situation, we don't ever meet you guys. And like, I feel like for where we are at this very moment, like, I'm like, I can't believe that I might not have met these people. You know what I mean? Like, it's so crazy how we're all like sitting here at this moment.
The universe knows.
Correct.
The universe always knows. And like what you were saying, so I am happier and probably more comfortable with him being here.
Right.
Because the level of consent and respect and that I'm afforded. So when he first started DJing, I wore a full 2-piece bikini, like full butt coverage. Like you did not get no peeps and nothing because I was not that person.
Right.
And then I finally was like, oh, I'm going to wear a thong bikini. And I thought that was so freaking cool of me. But anyway, and then eventually like I got to a point where I realized like I could just be like I mean, now I'm pretty much topless. Whatever my bottoms are, but I got topless because I was able to. he constantly
hands up for the topless. I like it. Little ones in the chat.
He constantly wanted me to be topless. Like he wanted me to be. He was like, topless. You naked. I don't care. And I'm like, no, like I'm not.
But it's cool how you got there eventually. Like you kind of.
Well, because honestly, the people here, like, and this goes back to before this pretty pool was here, when there was the little pool and there was a big wood deck on this side. Like we kind of go back a minute.
Yeah, we go back.
Yeah, let's not go there. So like
when the original pool was a pool over here. So that's probably about 7 years ago.
Before
the
my
old pool,
time, yeah.
the old pool that was here.
And we had a pool like that one over here.
Right.
Yeah.
I had not seen that.
I had came when they turned that into a stage.
Yes.
And then it got turned into
Yeah.
a stage.
Okay, yeah. So we were here when there was a pool there. But so, and it was just one of those things, like I felt comfortable and I felt And I mean, there was a few drinks in my system, but I mean,
That always helps.
It does help a little.
It did. But honestly, even after like then I realized like, wow, I'm really comfortable and I feel safe. And I think as a woman, that is, you can't.
There's no money. You can't put a price on
and
any
you
of that.
You can't even explain to a non-woman what it is to be somewhere and feel safe.
Yep.
Because there are so many times, like we'll be out or like now even when we go places sometimes, and I'm not nice. I am not. If you approach me wrong, I am the wrong one.
Well, that's true. You are very nice, but if you approach
If you approach me
wrong,
wrong,
Right.
then you get the
here's the
not nice.
deal.
Correct.
His face, my mouth, and my hands are the response that you think you're going to get from his face. So I hear the safety I felt, the respect for our marriage, the respect for our relationship. I don't know. Like, I don't know where else you will find it if not in lifestyle.
And I think that's such a great testimonial to the culture of people that we keep, to the groups that come to frequent here on the regular,
absolutely.
and even the people that come that have been like, hey, I've heard about this place. I feel like we have really over the years done a good job of bringing the perfect ingredients to help accent our group,
Correct.
So it's really cool. And, we're just kicking it here live and locking back in on the official Secrets Hideaway podcast. We're here with our rock star guests, Patty and Ray Rivera, a.k.a. DJ Infinite. So, Ray, I want to actually talk to you, man. Playing and curating the soundtrack, being here, one of the DJs that have been in the mix here at Secrets for a longer amount of time than some of the other guys. What do you like looking? I mean, like being a mainstay here, you played outside by the pool, inside Club Secret. You've done stuff at all the different pool locations that we've had over the years. What are you going for, man? Because obviously, like, the music changes a little bit and the sets change a little bit from, based on day, night, inside, outside, what we're trying to do. What are you looking for, man, when you are putting a set together, when you're coming out to play and rock, to rock Secrets?
Honestly, when I don't stick to a playlist. I don't like just pull up my playlist and go down the playlist. I look at the people and the vibe. Because, I can come in here and play 100 of the top Billboard songs for 4 hours and, that's it.
Right.
It's just that picking that one song that everybody goes, oh, man, I haven't heard this in a minute.
Yep.
And now they're vibing. Now the other people hear another song and so on and so forth. I've always been, it's that one song that makes you go, oh, man.
Right, I haven't heard that in a minute. Or the way it's
Exactly.
like you put it together with the other ones that you like. This set of 4 songs, and that 4th song is like
'Cause when
that
I
heater
first-
from back in the day. Or,
When I first started and I was using vinyl, I was just a hip hop DJ. I DJ'd hip hop, R&B, and reggae. And as time went on, I started getting more into the open format, mixing AC/DC in with this and with that, and reggae and Afro beats, and there's just too much good music out there. Whatever genre it is, even country. I mean, it's just how you give it to the people and how they understand it and how they vibe to it,
Right.
to have a great time.
Yep.
Because like I said, you could play Cardi B 15 songs, in the nighttime, but you can go in your car and listen to that, as soon as you jump in your car. It's just trying to create a different vibe in the environment.
And in the design and the layup, it's all how we put it together for everybody. Like, I know you're like 4 or 5 songs in your head. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
I'm in my head.
I know if I'm playing this song now in real time, I know what I got, 4 or 5 coming up next.
It's just, it's like I said, it's just music knowledge,
right.
Years of knowledge of music.
That's a huge thing, man. Is just appreciating your brain. Like that's one thing too.
And it's
a lot
also
of
one of
people
those
see,
things too. When me and you when we go back and forth,
right? When we play the back-to-back sets.
and like that one time we did the movie theme songs,
Right.
And we were going back and forth, and we had like so many people come up and were like, "Oh my God, you played Footloose, I played The Never-Ending Story," and we kept going back and forth. Goonies came up.
Well, what's cool? What I'm finding too, and like the age group of everybody that really comes to regularly here, I feel like in Secrets is like right in our sweet spot almost a little bit. I feel like it's like kind of like maybe Jess's age, like 35.
It's usually
like,
a demographic of 30
to
to
like
60.
45. You know what I mean? Like, so all those old school cartoons, the 80s, the 90s, the 2K songs, shows,
Even
movies,
some of that old
soundtracks,
Motown stuff.
all the stuff that takes people back to a time before adulting was such a major thing in
You
life.
had nothing to worry about.
That's all we want, is to feel young again, feel like, hey, we can cut loose and escape for 5-10 minutes. And, I think with the music, we get so much feedback in different ways on the music that we play. And ultimately, at the end of the day, like we're still, the Secrets property is still a resort. And, we want to make sure we mix it up for everybody. So that's something, hats off to you, bro.
Thank
But I
you,
give
brother.
you a
I
whole lot of
appreciate
credit
you.
because as far as an open format DJ, I feel like you're one of the best. One of the
Thank
best
you.
I've heard, regardless of being in Florida or New York or New Jersey, where I'm from. You just have a really great understanding of it. And even sometimes when we hit some of like the different stuff or the weirder things or the more throwback, like Grandmaster Flash, like, stuff that was like super OG, there's a place for that, bro, because we have cultured members that appreciate that. So, hats off to you, bro. Knowing when to like
But
kind
you
of
also
stick it in,
understand too. A
play it
lot
in
of these
there.
newer artists are sampling those songs.
Yep.
Correct.
Ooh.
So
All
you're
day.
you're getting what's her name, Cora Leroy, sampling the message.
That's all it is. It's all
Basically
the old school
message being
songs
with
anyway.
her,
But so Ray, I do have to comment now that you made me think about that one day. You play the sun. Sorry, I have weird. Anyway,
love you, babe.
Sunshine remember from Lil Flip way back when.
Oh yeah, Sunshine.
But you played the newer edit.
Yes, with Jen Aoki
Yeah.
and all that. Yeah. That's another thing. That was a great song when it was out.
Correct.
And now that you remake it and it's almost just as good as the original, that's something where you go, oh, okay,
Well, I like the original better.
I
but,
like the original. I like the remix because it just has Pop Smoke in it.
Exactly.
Rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
Yeah, but this is where if I were a DJ, I'd go old to new.
Right. And go ahead, Patty.
And
What were you gonna say?
that's we try to incorporate here a little bit of everything. Old
Oh,
school,
100%.
hip-hop,
Then
R&B,
I think we do a
reggae,
great job. 100%.
Latin,
I do.
reggaeton,
Yeah.
rock, calypso, soca. Like I said, it's a wide open format, so there's so much music in every genre.
Especially by the pool. Especially
Especially by the
outside
pool.
for those pool sets.
And I think that's really crucial because for those of us who grew up with day parties where, the barbecues, I'm just, and here's where I always joke, like Ray makes fun of me because I grew up in the country and whatever. So there's the white half and the black half. But at the end of the day, both sides of my family were all about barbecues and it was all about the music that was played and the memories and the way music can throw you back to a time where life was
So
simple
specific.
and so easy.
Exactly.
And you were young or not even so young. You could have been in your 20s, but you were in your 20s with your best friends at this great night somewhere.
With not a care in the world.
Nope.
Right. Like there's just so many. Music has a way of transporting you from wherever you are and whatever you're going through at that time to the time where you were happiest and life was easy. And I don't really know that there's anything else in my life that can do that.
Agreed. 100%.
I think it's part of, why Ray and it's funny that I would never date a DJ. The way I loved music growing up and have always loved music, friends of mine who know me were like, you were so destined to be with a DJ. And I was like, no, but yeah, they might have been right because
Right.
I had to be with somebody who got
That music pulse.
the way I do.
Yep.
And yeah, so
I agree.
So
That's how we roll.
It's just one of those things, that you over the years you just comprehend and if I'm going to go do a high school prom,
Right.
I'm going to be banging out Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. If I'm going to do somebody's retirement party, I'm going to be playing 80s, 90s,
Right.
stuff like that.
Or the stuff that they did when, so based on
Freestyle,
their retirement,
you know.
when did they graduate college? When did they go to a Sweet 16?
Yeah.
When did they have an 8th grade dance in their life? All
Right.
those highlights in their life, you want to take them to all that.
Exactly. And it's stuff changes after a while. After the whole Pulse situation, I
Right.
kind of went back and looked at my thing and was like, all right, I'm just sticking to this format.
Right.
And I just went completely open format. I got tired of playing hip hop all the time. I got tired of playing reggae all the time. So I started venturing off into different, everything from Violent Femmes to AC/DC.
I just like blowing
to
people's minds,
Fergie.
being like, I forgot about that song, or oh
And
man.
again, there's just so much music and so many genres that people can appreciate.
100%.
And that was one of my biggest things. I was like, you know what? I can mix Violent Femmes with Biggie.
Right.
And people go, what is that?
Let me hear that.
let me hear that. And it's amazing. I got a lot of people that come up and they said, "Yo, I love that remix that you did of blah 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 blah." And it's like, "Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you." So it just goes to show that people do appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Even for the people that maybe didn't understand that style
Right.
of music, now they get, okay, well, I know I have Biggie behind it, but now I have Violent Femmes behind it.
Right.
Or I have
They're learning other ways to appreciate
and the Blowfish behind it or
their
something.
songs to different beats or different backbeats.
and he wasn't a country music fan at
Right.
all. Like
up until
at
about 2 years
all.
ago.
So the biggest thing that I love is watching him play country and watching people who will say, like, I literally had someone one time say they didn't like country.
Is the new R&B. I don't give a damn what anybody says. I could listen to country all day now and actually understand the lyrics compared to a lot of the music that's out there.
Now you got everybody putting it over hip hop and putting it over rock and putting it,
and whatever.
You know?
But like this person said to me, I don't like, this guy comes over and he's like, who is this? I think it was the Morgan Wallen that you played. And the guy goes, who is this? This is kind of a cool song. And I'm like, oh, it's country. And the guy's like, I don't like country. I said, well, you do now. Because you're over here saying.
You're vibing, baby.
You do now. So.
Yeah, what's the one you have over, is it Morgan Wallen over Beat It?
Yeah, it's Morgan Wallen. Yeah, Morgan Wallen over Beat It.
Yeah, that's what, like, so you can take Michael Jackson, old school, new school, mesh it together.
That's a shout out to my boys, the Scene Kings from Jersey, man. Put that together. Yeah, it's a great edit. It's a great edit.
Mind blown.
Totally cool. And guys, we're chopping it up here, talking a little bit about music. Talking all things Secrets Hideaway, back on the official Secrets Hideaway podcast, rocking and rolling with DJ Infinite and Lady Infinite in the building. I like that, Lady Infinite.
I do.
It's pretty cool.
Like
the Infinites are in the house.
And who says you can't switch it in a couple years
That's
from
right,
now?
guys. And we're moving right along. We're on the tail end of our podcast here, getting ready to wrap things up. We have an amazing chocolate tasting tonight, so make sure if you guys are not on property or if you can get here. It starts at 7 o'clock for all the chocolate tasting fun. We're going to have a blast and another erotic rendezvous date night. But also this week, we got some other great stuff coming up. Ray, if you want to start to click up the this week's action we have going. We have a whole bunch of great stuff coming up on property for you guys this weekend. Another jam-packed weekend of amazing vibes, lifestyle energy. Babe, we got some really cool themes this weekend, correct? What do we got coming up? They're right over here on the iPad for us.
It's
ready to
hats and tattoos.
Hats and tats, baby. So,
and we do have our infamous Secrets tattoo artist coming in that night.
Wait a second. He's actually coming now. Now, our lifestylers have asked about this week after week. When's the Secrets tattoo guy coming back? When can we do it? This weekend is the time, right? We're doing it. It's live.
It is live.
It's cool.
We
it's
are
right
live.
here on the computer. It's on the screen. Check it out.
8 p.m. to 2 a.m.
That's right, baby. So we are going to
and it's first come, first serve.
And they're free, completely free to all of our amazing Secrets goers. So get on in here this weekend for our Hats and Tats event. Just like Jess told you, come and get your Secrets branding.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting mine. Are you getting yours? You owed me one because the eye candy one I did by myself, all right?
It depends where we're going to put it.
And I will say, get it in there, get in line. Definitely don't wait because I've seen where it is definitely.
It does get crazy.
It gets crazy, and you definitely want it. And honestly, for me, here I would find the best pseudo hide place for it. I'm just saying.
And just do it. Why not? Let's have some fun. And then in addition to that, babe, too, we also have our Romans theme too, right?
Yes, and that's going to be Saturday, June 1st.
And what do we have going on? We got a little bit of body glitter coming up for that. Are we doing some? We doing a little something for that? What are we doing? We got something. We'll be doing something. Our squad's gonna be dressed up. The sexy squad's gonna be in the house. We're gonna be doing it. Hey, listen, we're gonna get down like the Romans did. Okay, you're gonna come join us. It's gonna be a blast, right, babe?
Let's channel
just
our
say yes,
inner
boo.
gods and goddess. Yes.
I tee you up. See, I tee her up. I just need her to say yes, and that's it. We just say yes. That's how we're doing it.
And that's when we're also celebrating Lucy's birthday.
Well, I was getting to the major part of the weekend, so let's tell everybody what's up. What do we got?
Lady Devious.
That's right.
I'm just going to officially start calling everybody Lady.
Now all
so we have Queen Devious' birthday this weekend. It's Lucy's birthday in the house. We're going to be celebrating Homegirl.
Oh, yeah.
We were talking about the dynamic duo of Devious and Lucy a little while before. They are Devious, obviously another one of our rock star DJs here at Secrets Hideaway, and we are going to be celebrating his beautiful, beautiful bride this weekend. We're going to do it in style. It's going to be a blast, so make sure you guys come through and help us celebrate.
It's going to be a weekend you don't want to miss, y'all. So you better be here.
That is correct. And then coming down the pipe, a little bit later in the month, we have some really, really cool crossover events and events that we're going to be guest hosting at. Coming up later this month, we actually have a full-blown weekend of crazy lifestyle on the road events. So Secrets Hideaway is sort of becoming this olive branch of lifestyle, which we love so much. And we actually have our hands in with two of our amazing lifestyle partners that weekend. We're going to be in Tarpon Springs, correct? And what are we going to be doing in Tarpon Springs, babe?
Tampa Erotic Takeover. That's going to be on Friday night.
That's right.
We're going to hang party.
We are going to hang a party. We have some very special Secrets guest DJs at that Tarpon Springs event, too. We're going to have the homie DJ Infinite in the house, rocking at that one.
Yes, sir.
Along with DJ Drift as well. So you're going to have Drift, Infinite, myself. We're also going to have Taylor Time out there from iOS is going to be in the house. Shout out to Taylor. So he's going to be throwing a set at the Tarpon Springs event for our Tampa Erotic group. And on behalf of Kelvin, Billy, Brad and the crew. We're looking forward to seeing you guys out there. And then, as if that party isn't enough, on the same weekend, where are we headed?
My old stomping grounds,
Yes.
Caliente,
We're taking-
June 22nd, y'all.
We're taking Jess back to Cali. Jess is going back to Cali.
And only a DJ could do that, y'all.
Yo,
right?
but that's exactly what we're doing. We're taking Jess and myself and the whole crew. Eye Candy Secrets Hideaway. We're heading back to Caliente. It's going to be
To
awesome.
celebrate the sexy Trudy's
That's
birthday.
right. It's Trudy's birthday. Yo, big shout out to Trudy. So if you guys know Rob and Trudy, the dynamic lifestyle duo, they are a huge Caliente eye candy and just great friends of ours. And they're going to be rocking and rolling for that. It's going to be an amazing birthday for Trudy, and we can't wait to celebrate with her. So it's going to be a blast. So that is all in the matter of the same day. Different parties. We're actually going to have parties going on here at Secrets Hideaway with Zeke and the crew.
Yeah.
We're going to be on the road.
We're gonna make sure we have a lot of C4 that weekend.
Ray, everybody. We're on the road in Tarpon Springs.
Yep.
We're on the road in Tampa and Lutz. I mean, it's going to be crazy. We're going to need a whole lot of Red Bull and C4 for that one. But make sure you guys come and check us out. If you haven't gotten
None
your
for
tickets
you,
for that
Ray, though.
yet,
Nope.
Yeah, no.
you guys can reach out to
no.
the Tampa Erotic guys. You guys can reach out to all things here at secretsfl.com. You guys can get more information for that event at Caliente with us here at secretsfl.com as well. So make sure you guys are jumped in and rocking and rolling to come and check us out and see us that weekend. It's going to be a
And-
blast and a banger.
Can I just comment real quick on
course.
this? I love how it says sharing is caring. Another model in lifestyle is also we accept all the things, all the people, shapes, sizes.
That's right.
Amen, sister.
Whatever
All the
your
time.
vibe is,
actually,
we
you know what?
are
I want to
cool
read this
with
really
it.
quick because we were
Yes.
actually here. This is cool because I was just looking at our chat thread from our show, and back here I had Christine wrote down here that sometimes she'd rather go to a gay club rather than a straight club nowadays because
That's a comfort, yeah.
right, because she said that she barely sees bigger or chubbier people at
You need to
Secrets
be here
now,
when I'm here.
so she doesn't know if she'd fit in. So hang on, let me tell you straight up. Here at Secrets Hideaway, we definitely have, there's different jokes for different folks, and we have people of all different shapes, sizes, looks, and we love it that way. We
Amen.
welcome it, we want it.
Amen.
So, Christine, there's absolutely a place for you here, right, Jess? There's definitely a place for you
Absolutely.
here to come and party and live your
Diversity
best
is key.
life. Yeah.
Diversity is key. I can't. Here's the thing. I have gone from when we first started DJing here. I was a lot smaller. I was younger, and I wasn't at the stage of life that I'm in right now. And so, yeah, there was probably an aspect of that made me feel like more comfortable or whatever. But honestly, even now, I'm like, do you know what? This is where I give zero
Fucks.
bucks.
That's right.
Okay, yep.
I mean, this
NFG,
is
baby.
the place. This is the place where, and honestly, giving zero fucks is apparently really attractive. And so, yeah, I'm not built the way I used to be. I don't, for God's sake, it's been over 20 years. So I'm not going to stay some little twig. And I'm just
A
going.
little twig.
Well, he doesn't want me to be a twig, but it's fine. But
I
like,
like my thick wife.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Well, Christine.
And I love that. Like, you guys hear it for, like, they show you their love in front of you.
Isn't that the best?
When you can't even see them, when you can hear them.
Always.
That's what makes one of the greatest things that makes Secrets so great.
Right, the people that could be real in front of y'all, because that's what it's all about. And if we could give you guys, without purposely doing it, or even if we are purposely doing it, if we can give you guys like a little bit of an idea, or maybe you could pull a helpful hint from what we do, even myself and Jess included, we don't have it right by any means all the way through, but we don't mind showing it to you guys. And if there's anything that you could take from the repertoire, we would love to, help out as best as possible with it. And Christine here, just adding on to, she said she just needs to grow a pair of balls and actually just go. She doesn't want to go by herself. But
here.
I get that. I get
I'm
that.
here.
Patty's here, Jess is here,
I'm
I'm here,
here.
Ray's here.
We're
Girl,
here.
you
We
are
got
never
you.
alone.
We got you, girl.
got you.
I tell people all the time, if you see me, I don't know how many times I've met people here that, and if I've met you and I've forgotten you, please forgive me, because that happens. But I am always, if Ray is DJing and you see me, come say hi, come introduce yourself. Don't be afraid. I am here for all the hugs. I mean, I might be a little oily and boobylicious, but I mean, I'm here for
We
it.
want the hugs.
We love all the
want it.
boobylicious.
And
said
honestly, guys,
boobylicious.
that's kind of that's we're gonna times that by 2 more. I'm gonna take what Patty just said and we're gonna press that, because even for us and Jess, the whole team, Jess and Jordan, I guess mission statement is to just encourage all walks of lifestyle, whatever your cup of tea is, to have the best time ever. And we're always available for it. We want to talk to you guys. We want to help know you. We want to help you guys have a better experience here. So please, by all means, definitely get down with us. And you're going to be seeing more of the Jess and Jordan Marshall kind of brand. We're out here to help you guys, speak more on topic, be more of a lifestyle cornerstone for you guys. Any help we can give you in any way, shape, or form, DM us, message us. We want to help you guys out, which brings me to my next topic of our Secret Society store. So Ray, if you want to throw that up there, baby, we have a whole clothing side of Secrets Hideaway that we've been messing with over the past couple of months, and really trying to get some cool stuff to the table for you guys. Jess and I have a brand new muscle tee that's out, sleeveless. It's great for the guys for the gym. It's great for the ladies if you want a little something. This is our brand new Our Little Secret tank top. It's a super dope play on the Bass Pro Shop. Shh, don't worry, Bass. We did it right. Don't worry, we got you. We tweaked it a little bit. We had some fun. We made our own little fish pineapple out there. And this is a super dope lifestyle shirt that you guys can rock and you can wear anywhere. And it's a little subtle too. So that way, if you want to wear it to the mall, you're good.
Well, and if
I
you
just
know, you
noticed
know.
that was a fish pineapple.
Isn't that cool, bro? It's like the Bass Pro Shop, bro.
See, you have to do a double take, Ray.
So we got that link on there for you guys. If you guys want to hit that link, and you guys can feel free to order any one of Jess and my brand new shirts. We have a whole new run of Jess and Jordan line of clothing that's coming to you guys through Secrets Hideaway. So we're looking forward to help you guys out and make sure you guys know about that. We're going to be running that through the Secret Society line, and you'll also be seeing some of our products here at Secrets Hideaway. So we're looking forward to helping you guys out any way that we can and having some fun. Which brings me to our Groove Cruise that we've been pumping like crazy. And you guys have heard all about this. 2025 is the brand new year of Groove Cruise, and Eye Candy and Secrets Hideaway are setting sail on the Allure of the Seas. We're hitting Miami to Jamaica. It's going to be a banger. It's January 23rd through the 27th, and we have a QR code for all of our amazing lifestylers to get on this cruise ship today. We also even discounted it, $300 more, babe. So we took a discount off the discount.
Downtown.
Crazy,
And that's
right?
until June 1st, so get your tickets now, y'all.
That's right. Get
Yeah,
them,
it's
baby.
coming
And set
close.
sail with us. We're going to have James and Jules making their Groove Cruise debut on the 2025 show. It's going to be a banger, so we can't wait to do that with you guys. Groove Cruise 2025, and we'll see you guys there. So we got one more big crossover show that's going to be huge, and it's coming up at the end of the month. Babe, we're taking our show to New Orleans. We've been getting ready for this. We've been stretching out. Bourbon Street, what's happening? We're taking over, right? It's going to be nuts.
Yes, and we just got our lineup of when we're going to be showing out. So
That's right. We got some DJs that are coming down to Naughty in New Orleans. Shout out to the Naughty group. Shout out to Bob, the whole crew, everybody putting this together. Now, this Naughty in New Orleans sort of weekend takeover has been going for a few years, and this group takes over New Orleans. They take over Bourbon Street, a bunch of hotels, and they throw a swinger lifestyle party for like 3,000 swingers in the middle of New Orleans. Now, I've heard about this thing. I've never seen it. Have you?
Oh no, this is going to be my first.
This is going to be our
I've
first
heard of
time
it, but
together
I've never
hitting
been.
this.
Sounds spectacular.
Dude, it's crazy.
We'll
All
keep
right,
you posted.
senior, I need on this cruise. Let's go.
Ray, we just
Book my
got you to
cabin.
Tampa, bro. We just got you to Tampa.
Yeah.
All right. I mean,
Just to Tampa.
we're working it. But yeah, New Orleans is going to be a banger, and the dates are June 26th through the 30th. There's still plenty of opportunity to come see us there. And babe, we got pop-up parties. We've got hotel parties.
far.
We've got pool parties. We got Bourbon Street. This is the end of the month. Couple
No, but I
weeks.
mean, it's not
Yeah,
far
it's
to
like
get to
It's
New
not far to
Orleans.
get to
like,
either.
Super close.
Well, we're
like-
driving. We're going to be loading up the Secrets
Yeah,
Hideaway
that's-
party bus, and we're hitting the
Yeah,
road,
that
baby.
makes
This is going to be
sense.
like a whole like event recap. We're going to have to videotape this thing. We're
So
on the
if you
road.
find me in the trunk, just don't
I-
tell
Well,
her.
pretend we
I
never
heard it
saw
seats
her.
like 20 or 25, so you grab a seat, Patty. We're all good, you know?
He'll be like, "Where's my wife?" I don't know.
I don't know.
So that's coming up at the end of this month, guys. Naughty in New Orleans. We're going to be live. It's going to be myself, Jordan Marshall, direct. You're going to have James of James and Jules. Jess Wood's going to be in the house. We'll have Brandon and Shauna from Eye Candy. James and Carmen, the king and queen, are going to be out there. It's going to be a banger. We're going to have a lot of fun. So make sure you guys join us in New Orleans at the end of the month. It is going to be awesome, and we can't wait to see you guys. And last but certainly not least, we've been unloading our brand new Vibe application on property here. We've been trying to expedite the drinking opportunities for you guys here even more and even better at Secrets Hideaway. We love our brand new cocktails, our tasty drinks. We just have a run of new buckets, babe. Why don't we talk about these new buckets we got here at our bar, right? Crazy. They're delicious. Did you have one this weekend?
There was
I
a
had
lot of
two.
those buckets this
I had two
weekend.
of them this weekend.
I
You
saw
had
those.
two?
I did. I snuck two of them.
Oh my
actually, I had
goodness.
I had two
Baby
kind of
Jesus.
tastes. I had two kind of tastes. They were good. They were
No,
really good.
You had to make sure the guests were getting the
Well,
quality.
We can't be giving
Yeah,
away
I
poor
understand.
tasting
I
bucket
mean,
drinks. You know,
you
I gotta
can't promote
taste
something
tester.
that you haven't
That-
actually
that's
tested.
true. And I stand behind that. So great job, babe.
I like it. So we have our brand new run of buckets. Make sure you guys get to that and take advantage of those at the bar all summer long. They're going to be amazing. And our new Vibe application, get on your Vibe drinks. We got all kinds of great Vibe discounts and awesome cocktails that we feature there each and every weekend. So if you haven't downloaded this amazing app, make sure you get it for the next time you are on property. And we're going to be having a blast with it too. Also, last and certainly not least, we always have a full run of our VIP sections and our VIP services with Maria and our amazing VIP team. So if you guys are looking to celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, any sort of celebrations, it could be anything. Babe, you just got divorced and you're even considering throwing a divorce party when we do this next month. So you can celebrate anything.
I so have a cake in mind for you.
Right?
I totally have one.
You can celebrate anything
because
in
I love
secrets.
Ray and I'm never going to get a divorce, but I saw this amazing divorce cake, so I'm here for it.
So that's it. See? So Patty's got the cake order. We're good to go.
I'm not opposed. I just got to make sure if it's okay with the higher ups. You know what I'm saying?
And like I said, it's never a dull moment. You can celebrate anything here at Secrets. So make sure you get with us at VIP@secretsfl.com. Make sure you see Maria. Make sure you hit the crew up, and we will hook you guys up. We got VIP for this weekend. We got cabana specials for this weekend. Get with it. Get the bottles rolling, and get that VIP exclusivity right here at Secrets Hideaway. So I know it was a mouthful, a lot of advertisement, but I had fun, babe. This
You
was
gotta
a
pay
show.
the bills.
everything.
What a good
That's
show.
right.
And I just want to say thank you because from my perspective, I'm super protective of Ray.
Right.
Infinite. It's so weird. Anyway, I'm super protective. I'm very protective. And over the years, I have been known to, I mean, like I walked out of a club one night with a CDJ under my arm because the guy hadn't paid my husband. All kidding aside.
You're like,
We don't have to
I'll
worry
take one
about
of
that
these.
here.
That should be about even. We're
Yeah,
good.
so literally,
Don't
I was
worry.
like, once you can pay him, once you pay him,
We'll
you'll
bring
have
this
this
back.
But no, so I have to say thank you to both of you because it has been, I'm protective. So I'm always nervous when new people come around and I'm just like, okay, he's been here. He works really hard. He really puts everything, all of who he is into this place. Like, this is very much like when you
Aw,
guys.
so sweet.
Whatever, shut up. Anyway, but you guys have
get
been
the triple horn.
amazing. Like,
Thank
you showed
you.
up for things outside of here. And that was, for me, the time you showed up for one of the brunches. And
Sure.
I turn around and I'm like, oh my, like your Secrets family is here.
And they just came from work.
Yes.
They just came from work.
They literally just
And
worked
it
the whole
was
I
weekend.
appreciate that.
And it was for...
Because you're a homie, bro, and you guys are homies.
I
But it
appreciate
speaks
it.
volumes to me because that's not always how it's always been. You know how this industry is. You're only as good as whatever somebody can use you for a lot of
Yeah.
times, unfortunately. So yeah, so thank you. Thank you, thank you. And thank you to the people that come here that will tell me, which is super cute. They run up to me, oh, is that your husband? Oh my God, I love this, I love that. So thank you, because I appreciate that. He appreciates that. He has truly always done this for the love of it. Yes, it's how he makes... But honestly, for a long time, this was not always the bread and butter of our life.
Right.
This was a love, and it still is for him. So, thank
Well,
you.
now we get to
Thank
do what we
you.
love, and
Okay.
the bus is just
Yeah.
going, bro.
And
We're
we
coming
gotta
this
do
thing
it.
through the roof.
It's going.
Surrounded with people
Let's
we love.
Yes.
go.
So thank you guys.
Man, that's amazing, Patty. And it's always about love. And that's why we love having our friends as well as amazingly talented individuals here each and every week on the official Secrets Hideaway podcast. It's been an amazing show. Rocking and rolling. Jordan Marshall, my incredible, incredible co-host, Jess Wood, and our amazing guest here today, Patty and Ray Rivera, a.k.a.
Yes, sir.
DJ Infinite and Lady Infinite, Mrs. Infinite,
That's her new
Queen
name.
Infinite.
That is her new
I
name.
You guys still have to help us
Lady
pick a
Infinite.
definitive
I feel
infinite
like, yeah.
term for Patty. We
Put
gotta
in the
hook her up.
comments
It'll go
below.
up in production.
We got to hook it up. And you get a whole lot of respect, guys, a whole lot of love here from the chat.
Aw,
Everybody loves you
thanks.
guys. So thank you so much. And once again, y'all, we can't wait to see you guys again next week on the official Secrets Hideaway podcast. And we can't wait to see you guys again this
Oh, don't
weekend.
forget, we're going to come live
And
on
we're
Tuesday.
doing it Tuesday, remember?
We, oh
'Cause
my
it's-
God. You know
We're
what,
gonna
Jess?
come
Why don't
live
you
on
tell them
Tuesday.
about how we're rocking things next week? Because it's Pride Month, right? We're
Yes,
getting ready.
it's the start of Pride Month, so our podcast.
A very special show. What do we got?
We got the sexy queens from Secrets Hideaway that's going to be on the podcast on
We've
Tuesday.
got our award-winning drag queens that provide
sir.
you guys with our amazing drag show each and every week here at Secrets Hideaway. We have Twyla Holiday, we have April Fresh, and rumor has it they might even be dressed in full drag for this show. So we're going to have some fun.
So make sure y'all stay
Yes,
tuned.
queens.
and chime in next week's podcast.
That's right. So next week's podcast is going to be on a very special air date and time of next Tuesday at 5 p.m. in honor of our Pride Day and, of course, our Pride Night, as well as our amazing drag show. So we'll have the Queens live, and it's going to be a banger. Once again, live on the official Secrets Hideaway podcast. If you're not following this cast and all things Secrets Hideaway, smash the follow button. Show us some love. Tell us where you're from, what you like, and how you lifestyle, baby. It's 2024. Welcome to Secrets, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Bye,
See
y'all.
ya.
Bye.